just plowing through everyone so far at this event, whereas Mongols, they really struggled. G2 had them on the ropes on map 2 yesterday. It could have been a 2-0, but 11-2 was a scoreline. They come back, they bring it to a third map even, and they go through, and that's why they're facing off against Spirit right now.
Ooh, Donk's gonna get us started. Nice quick peek out through dark. He's got a kill way down to the base of the stairs, so 9-10. Have fun with that all game long. Good kill from Donk. And then we settle into a much more quiet pistol round from there in the 4v5. The Mongols are going to work 2 up in middle. They've still got 2 outside the A bomb site looking for pushes and looking for aggression. If they do end up coming in for a split at this A bomb site, it is just the sole defender. So when does Team Spirit's defense start to move a little bit? Zontic's back to mid. Spots 1, needs to survive. Again, the only one here. Split is underway. The push forward has been called. A main players executing into the bomb site. Camera as well. 5 on 4. Man advantage in the post plant. Spirit's going to have to retake this.
2 smokes for the retake as well for the side of Spirit and 1 flash. They have that kit as well, but they know Heaven is probably compromised. They need to retake this together.
And they're bringing bodies. They're bringing tons of them. 3 players. Chopper, Magix, Zontix to retake Heaven. Dooley's on Shiro going to come late through camera. They're so quiet. Mongols has completely forgotten about this, but no one looked left. Everyone looked right, and that is their undoing. Mongols commanding lead in the pistol, and it should be theirs. Should be impossible. No kits on the ground. Bomb is way too deep. 1-0. Overcoming a 4v5 to win the pistol. Oh.
Not bad.
Donk with 3 in the round, but that is a pistol round recovery for the side of Mongols. That was a 4 versus 5. They found the gap. Team Spirit leaving that A side open, trusting that the retake was going to work. They had 2 flanking main, 3 coming through Heaven, but it was completely handled by Mongols holding that Heaven setup, that crossfire.
They just missed that one detail of looking left coming out of Heaven, right? Like if they had looked left, cleared that deep corner, they started making some footsteps a little bit early, and Mongols able to kind of pounce and get the jump on it. And get a jump in this half.
I'm better now. Thank you.
Yeah, you all good?
I got to use the bathroom, and I got to have 3 mouthfuls.
That's a luxury for a man who's casted about 5 maps of Counter-Strike today.
Yeah, in 2 maps time. Crazy. Let's get this party started, shall we? A forced buy with Donk on an M4. You earned that with his USP frags. Wait, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Do excuse me while I digest. Very chewy beef.
It is very chewy from time to time, yeah. Chewy. It's not the slow cooked, you know, break down all the tendons kind of meat. It's,
oh no, it was mostly tendons.
Yeah.
But in a good way, I guess.
Yes, in a way. In a way, it is a good thing.
Mid has been such a big conversation for the CT side. One of the main focal points of the team's complaints is that mid kind of feels like something that the T's can take whenever they want. 1 smoke towards that temple side, and then you just fight camera. Or you flash and then die. Actually, this is Chopper down. There is info on another player in A, residing to flash for Chopper. They can go either way with this, but it does look like they want to pincer into A. Zontic's on this fade with a 5-7. If you walk through the smoke, that's a suicide mission.
Yeah, but I mean, Zontix has to play behind it. That's his only option now, as his teammates have gone down behind him. Mazzino's not going to fall prey to it. Flashbang blinds him, and Zontix pushes forward. He had a chance for 2.
Kind of needed to be 2, didn't it? Get a weapon, get away.
It was the only way that would have been any chance of a victory. Regardless, 2-0 for the Mongols. They get off to a hot start.
Mongols versus Team Spirit. What's like the whole head-to-head situation? Like if there was an analyst desk, what would people be saying? Like,
I think we looked into this earlier today. Mongols beat them last at Cologne 2024, so maybe just under a year ago, taking that last victory. But I would imagine it's probably firmly in the favor of Spirit in the head-to-head.
It says 4-3. Spirit beat them at the Kato play-in. Mongols beat them at Cologne 24, and then season 20 was a best of 1 that Mongols won, and a best of 3 that Spirit won. So yeah, 4-3. Spirit have got the edge, but this would tie it all up dead even as far as best of 1s and best of 3s go in the head-to-head. But yeah, Mongols picking Anubis definitely it's very deliberate, isn't it? It's not necessarily something they like to play a lot of, but no. they have picked their least played maps.
Good map for us versus weak map for you, instead of great map for us and great map for you.
Right. Right. Well, when you're playing against a team of the caliber of Spirit and their superstar best player is saying publicly how much he hates the map,
yeah,
you know, I can understand why you want to create some discomfort for Donk.
Yeah, for sure. Spirit
Donk's
guys, these Spirit guys can never be happy that we just took Vertigo out, which they hated, and now, you know, now there's another one.
I hate this map now. Choose.
The hatred just shifts.
Yeah, well, I mean, I will say that sometimes I am glad when we do those players create their dream map pool. Glad they aren't making decisions at Valve. That's all I'm Dust 2 Mirage Train Cash.
And of the maps that Mongols beat Spirit
Call that
on,
the basic bitch pool.
Yeah, throw Inferno in there while you're at it.
Go on, Josh.
Ancient twice, Anubis once. Spirit got them on the Anubis rematch, though.
Ah. Yeah, they got 13-4 victory last time they played this map against each other. Spirit, that is.
But context of everything is that Spirit was actually on some sort of downtrend for that middle to late half of that 2024. Obviously, having that resurgence at the tail end.
Woo! Nice cleanup. Nice little mop up. All right, we get the guns out. Serious rounds begin now. Shiro's got the AWP. I heard
Guns out.
You going to talk about Monacese's top 5 or?
No, I wasn't actually.
Oh, where are you going?
I feel like I'm trying to remember what game it was, but I feel like I was tuning into the other shifts casting, and I think Yanko last night was a little bit impressed with how mobile Shiro was being around the map. Impressed might be a strong word. Let's say pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, but I have no qualms or questions or queries of Shiro versus a team like Saw.
True.
I am, however, more interested to see how Shiro fares against, you know, what's the word? A fair fight?
As I woo.
As I woo on the other side, you know? Okay.
Fast
Pacey.
control.
Very pacey.
And they know that usually it's like Zontix who just falls back. But Donk with 2. Caught switching guns. Going for more.
Oh, Shiro. There it is, the follow-up peek to close things out. Yeah, you might want to... Let's not feed Donk early. Let's not go towards dark, perhaps. Maybe a lurk position in the early going.
Yeah, he is one of... No, sorry, he is the best in that position, most definitely. Just the amount of... I mean, that is a position where unless it's smoked, you have to be constantly ready for a duel. And he's just so ready for both of them.
Well, you have to keep in mind that Mongols just took all of mid as well. They flash blitz all the way through. They saw that was full clear. So what do? They run through a dark smoke?
Yeah, maybe not the one.
You know Donk plays B, boys.
Yeah.
Think that's going to catch the man?
Yeah, they found all the puzzle pieces, but they didn't put the edges together first.
Yeah. Lurk smoke thrown on B. What's the Spirit reaction to this? That's going to be interesting to kind of observe. They boost. Okay, I like that. Boost. Nade to clear anyone that was walking up close, and Shiro will reposition. Techno just going to tuck in across that sight line. Now, Donk did own him last time, something that Donk is going to probably be doing a few too many times.
Yeah, Blitz again, once more doing his little mid presence. Showing the Molotov, showing the smoke, making footsteps, shooting bullets. That's going to pull Magix back towards Temple to keep an eye on middle. And opens up the opportunity to split into Shiro and Donk. Missed shot with the op. And yeah, where does Shiro go? Where's the fallback protocol? Because there's no smoke to be made. You're dead.
That's it. That's the punish.
Yep, and this is how easy it is for Anubis to fall apart right there. You miss one little detail, one missed timing, one missed shot, and there's nowhere for Donk and Shiro to hide afterwards. And this has to be a save.
That is a textbook round for why defending B makes players go insane.
Yeah.
Like, you had 3 players there from the start of the round. They did a lurk smoke, and that was it. And then you just had one player across who can punish you leaving con.
I think the problem for Spirit in this round was that their third player, that was Magix, he actually left. He was rotating over towards middle or towards A. So it was only Donk and Shiro towards B, and they're trying to block, I guess, Dark from just standing in the open. But in order to do that, you need to block B main somehow, whether it be with a smoke, whether someone has like a wider angle so the opera can fall back, but that just didn't exist.
It feels like the responsibility is awkward. Like the op can be holding B main and the rifle can be holding dark. And that way, you know, you have maybe a little bit more confidence. But certainly that missed shot and the attempt to fall back, like with no smoke in B main, Techno is waiting for that moment, and that's his perfect fight. And then Donk's in an impossible scenario.
Yeah, it feels like they're just bumping into each other there. We've seen this before. I think Vitality as well. They made some role swaps there. They have Mezzy and Flamesy now towards that B area, but before it was Mezzy towards A. So now these guys just block into each other, like who's fighting what, who's covering. I feel like there's some of that pain in that round between Donk and Shiro.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone I think right now the B bomb site's it's a very tough bomb site to deal with as defenders. I don't know if I'd necessarily see any team do it super clean.
It's tough.
Yeah, I mean, just the fact that you can always get a B lurker, you do the lurk smoke, and you just have someone in that little corner, the tight corner.
Yeah, you can constantly pressure that site.
Yeah.
We'll see how Spirit does, keeping that from being too much of a pain point throughout this half. Magix and Donk going to be inside the B site. Chopper aggressive in middle with Shiro. Zontix alone at A. So this time they want to make sure Blitz can't get that little bit of control and apply that pressure towards mid.
Yeah, you're not going through that smoke, so that just buys 20 seconds to start off this round. And 9-10 trying to hold for any B aggressions to start us off. So a nice slow start to this one. No nade damage to report. Still no nade damage bar the 10 on Chopper.
So much util burn though by the CT side just to like send the message of like, hey, we're playing here. Like, hey, we have people in middle.
Just so you know, not going to deter them, is it? They're coming anyway. Love this smoke set. A lot of pressure for the A anchor. Has no idea if Baskets is occupied. Could be multiple bodies in there. You see Shiro's been pulled over to acknowledge that. And Chopper, he is going to be trying to get answers in middle eventually. Just jiggling for now. More utility into that A site. It's definitely trying to force rotations. Donk and Magix are starting to leave B.
They have two more Molotovs, one on Techno, one on 910. Those are both in middle. Oh, good shot from Chopper.
Good flash from Zontix.
Good info too.
Yeah, Zontix coming back. Shiro falling back with the op as well. But Zontix, he turns for the flashbang out in the open. That's a big win. Needed it. Very much needed it. But 910 steps up next with the op. And Shiro inside the site will deliver. And that's an op in middle he can recover for freebies.
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 So all Spirit needed to do was put Zontix in a signature position near the stairs by camera. Going for the headshots this time, of course. But I like the rotations from Spirit there.
Yeah, reasonable.
As soon as they were out of the nades, are they going to hunt? No hunting. As soon as they were out of the nades at B, we saw both the B players defending it. They both backed out to beach. Chopper got that flash re-clear on middle, got that kill, reinforced that A site knowing, okay, you guys are going to have to do an ending here. It's probably going to be A. We're going to reinforce this. If you go back to B, we're playing the retake anyways. We have that beach control. What are you going to do?
Someone in the chat says they've got a 160-word essay due tomorrow and they're watching CS.
We can help you out. What's your essay on?
Yeah, we can help.
What's the subject matter?
Let us know. Hit us up at EPL Mailbag. We'll give you at least 60 of those.
Yeah, I can break some things down pretty quickly.
So 160 words. I'm pretty sure.
I've written tweets longer than that.
I think
we
so.
should be fine. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, a couple of glorps.
Yeah, a few glorps in there goes a long way.
Glorps,
Yeah.
That's like that. Well, how many letters is that? A couple.
Yeah.
At least
7?
Yeah, 7. I think. Yeah. Throw in a glorp, couple of double spaces. Don't count as words, actually, but you know, it's cool anyway.
Mongols maintaining their lead, their map pick, their punish pick for Spirit.
Yeah. T-side Anubis though, so we're not gonna get ahead of ourselves here. We're not gonna count our eggs before they're chickens, as the saying goes. Oh wow! Referee,
Someone check him, PC.
check him, PC. Chopper with a lovely double through the smoke, and then Magix just slinks out of B. Well, we can call this 4-3. Oh, I like the way he's done that. I mean, Shiro is acknowledging the possibility, but still feels like a valuable asset to Senzu.
He's trying to sneak one past the goalie, isn't he? Find that nice little timing. But you can't mess with Shiro.
7th time's the charm for
Yeah.
Shiro.
He's on top of his 7th chance. Vizinho working his way outside B. This round's toast.
It is, but there needs to be some kills from Mongols. They can't go down with 5 alive for Spirit. It's going to be 4 at this point.
Vizinho versus Shiro.
They need to get some
I think
kills.
Vizinho is going to be a dead man walking here. Oh, he's missed his shot. Shiro, that is. Vizinho is in pursuit, and he nails the rotation there. A great shot onto Donk, but it's all for naught. It's a Chopper impact round, triple kill. Lovely jubbly.
That's tough. I think they need more kills in that round to keep Spirit's economy low so that by the time Mongols get back to a buy round, they have something to work with. They have to do a save. They have to do a full save this round. And by next.
Yeah, two round losing bonus. Senzu could maybe invest something with 3,600, but I don't know what he's going to get that's going to have too much of an impact. He does go for a deagle, excuse me.
A double up on the CT side against the full eco.
EPL Mailbag. Jason, you're responsible. Would you mind just
Oh, yeah.
refreshing it?
I
I do have the mailbox next to me, don't I?
Is anybody getting in touch with us for an economical Counter-Strike round? This means that this round is likely to be won by the team that has invested their money. It does then free up the commentators to have a more whimsical approach to the commentary booth for approximately 90 seconds, whereby nothing important will transpire within the game, and therefore you can be a little bit more silly.
You want to answer this one?
Attention. What's the question?
Hello, Machine. I know you're a poetry enjoyer, and many of your calls sound quite poetic indeed. How much of your alliterations and internal rhymes would you say are intentional versus accidental?
Ooh, intentional, accidental. Probably like a straight 50-50, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of the time I'll like enjoy that it rhymed, but it wouldn't have been intentional. I'm just like, oh, listen to that. That sounded cool.
Oh, well, this was a nice segue. Here's a poem written by someone in Twitch chat.
Oh, are you going to proofread it? Or?
Yeah, no. I
going in
probably should really quick. It looks fine.
Okay.
Glorp, the tiny green cat so spry, darts through dust too, quick as a spy, with silent paws and eyes so keen. He plants the bomb, now stay unseen. He leaps through smokes, he rides the flash, dodging bullets in each dash. In op-shot rings, he doesn't stop. 9 lives strong, he'll clutch the top. Defuse too late, the round is won. Glorp meows once his job is done.
Wow, 10 points to Gryffindor. Who's that from?
That's really well done. That's from Riley.
Riley, yo, big up Riley. Very nice work. Very nice work. We've got some very talented viewers in the EPL chat. I think we have the coolest viewers, the best viewers. It's true. It's true. The best viewers in the world.
Glorp. Nice.
That was a good one. That sounded a little too realistic.
That actually did. I was yeah.
Like suspiciously feline.
That was production.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
You guys thought that was me?
I thought that was you.
Is that not you?
That was production.
That's Josh.
Oh.
He's lying to you. That's a classic steel troll.
See, that sounded like a human. Why did yours sound like a cat? No, I'm going to stop that now.
Had enough of
Cat in
that.
heat.
I'll experiment when I'm off the microphone. What we got here? Mazinho and Senzu going to go start for early main control, but Shiro is going to be starting towards A. That flash designed for that very AWP line. Mazinho and Senzu actually have the whole team behind them. No info from the CTs. They have no answers. They don't know if this is 1 or 5.
Now they're about to find out. Zontix and Shiro, if you're in trouble, make the sound of a dying giraffe.
He's still done well there. He is going to get nades and molotovs in his face, though. Oh, they've missed the molly. A second molly, this time successful. Shiro, if he gets another one, okay, yeah, more than he would be worth. Does well to find one, though.
I mean, just, yeah, even Zontix is like, sorry, bro, there's nothing I can do. There's like 19 flashes, there's like 6 Molotovs. I can't hang around in this bomb site. So Brix is not Molotov. That took an awkward bounce, so Zontix has a chance to swing, and it almost seems like Donk is really wanting him to go wide. Chopper sneaking around the edge of the smoke down the stairs. 3 inside the bomb site, none of them watching this edge of the smoke. A gap, a miscommunication, and Chopper sells out Blitz. There's Donk getting involved, and it's just Senzu left in a main. Nothing to do, misses the spray, and a strong retake from Spirit.
Yeah, retaking A side made to look easy. Was that a CT smoke they dribbled onto the stairs that Chopper walked up on?
I feel like it should have been.
Must have been.
But, I mean, Zontix, he might have left Shiro out to dry there on the entry of the site, but closing it out with 3 kills on that retake means that he probably more than made up for it. Shiro, yeah, I don't know. He was just fighting out in the open here alone. I do wonder where Zontix was that entire time, if he could have layered some support utility or if he was worried about camera.
Yeah, he was camera side, yeah.
Going for that spam from heaven towards the end of the round there. You want to give your shot at some lip reading?
I want to know how Jason knows what a dying giraffe sounds like.
South Park. Yeah.
Right. Need to go back through and watch all of that stuff again.
What season are they at? Like 24?
Must be. Must be one of
Their seasons are like 5 episodes long now.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they're just like...
So when they feel like it,
they've just actually won the game. They get to basically just do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And whenever like the world situation is something they want to comment on, they're like, oh, should we just do a season?
Yeah, I could make an episode on this.
I feel like you get higher quality content when you do it that way.
Yeah, it's like kind of like your YouTube channel, you know? It's very good, but we get 1 episode a year or something.
But that one episode...
Good, I enjoyed it.
It is damn good.
You could just pull your socks up and...
Go for 2.
sell your soul to the content machine. Have your entire livelihood determined by an algorithm. Why don't you do that? Double orcs in play. Magic's taking his towards B, just holding that cross. Donk trying to do two jobs in one here. Yeah, standing in the open. He knows that this fight from Techno is imminent. Like, he's constantly staying aware of the potential for it.
Punished by it once, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they might actually know he crossed over. They seemed very convinced. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful team play there. It has to be a good molly. It has to be a very well-placed incendiary in order to force Techno wide, and they've nailed it.
The double ops, both are on B.
I'm surprised they smoked off B main with 2 ops at the B bomb site.
Especially after they flushed that first guy out.
Yeah. Still, it frees Donk up to feel like he can be mobile around the map. He's shifted all the way over to A, so is Shiro. This leaves Magix alone. The Weekend Opera by himself up against 4 coming in with the split. Shiro's arriving now, but again, the 2 ops.
Oh, he can't feel his face when he's with Senzu.
What just happened here for Spirit? They had so much control over the round, they've given it up.
Nice from Shiro back onto Blitz.
Xeno has a smoke. They're going to layer that down for Temple. Look at the bomb plant, but that lurk, that flank.
Yeah, Chopper's got a lovely position. No way 910's ready for this now. Oh, he does adjust though. Instantaneous headshot, double kill. What are you jumping for? Donk panics. And Shiro not even going to give it a look in. Nice work from the Mongols, making a 5th round a reality. T-side Anubis, I would probably set the bar about here though. It needs to be 7-5. Spirit cannot be allowed back into the CT side. They've already got a very comfortable halt.
That was a huge misplay by them though. You can't look at it any differently than that. They had so much control. They blocked their own B main. They lose that info. They run around the map. They're creating so many gaps. You have double ops. You're not going to be winning on retakes, but there's so much movement in the mid round. They're not holding so many different positions. Magix is alone on B. 1 missed shot and that's it.
We haven't really seen this CT side get aggressive at all, like the way we see other teams like start to find a timing to push B main, that find a timing to maybe try and be aggressive in canals or go on like an investigatory mission. And because of that, they're constantly playing blind. That does feel like one of the big criticisms from the pros is it's so hard to gather information without risking everything.
Right, the round can end when we go for what would otherwise just be like an info jump spot or something on those lines.
Sure, but with a 5-on-4 and you've killed the B lurk,
yeah,
you can keep that pressure on the T's, force them into a mistake. You shouldn't be moving around the map so much.
I think the big one is the AK-47 being the mobile player with 2 ops.
Right. Yeah. Well, they ended up moving both.
Yeah.
Flash frame main. Insignia's not going to do anything off of that. Just trying to force out utility. Oh, perfect. Thank you for obliging, Mr. Shiro.
But that is middle now acquired for the side of Mongols, and that forces Spirit. The reaction taking B main, getting spotted on this.
Here's that mid play I said we just hadn't seen yet. Oh, good nade. Techno is going to be forced into passive. Now, previously when they cleared him out, Mongols just readjusted and went right back into that position, thinking that Spirit would rotate away, which was the correct line of thought. Now, not only do you not have that presence and information in the B bomb site, but you know they pushed it. So they could just be controlling that entire part of the map. No great option for Mongols yet.
They are coming back to B.
They want to test Donk again.
Not much of a test if he's 7-7 only this game.
True, true. And his timing on that peak doesn't matter when Magix is right there with him, holding that deeper line.
They might not know about Senzu.
Yeah, they've just fallen away. Hang on, Donk's not looking.
Yeah, but
he's worried about Temple. They're worried about everything.
He's the low HP.
Frag.
Good warning system.
Sure, but they're backed up, doubled up. I'm not so sure anymore. Bessie overlooking him, completely overlooking him. A double from Chopper. Set up for success by his boys. You killed the 2B players. He thought assumed Chopper's in mid, but with Techno's first frag in the 1v3, he's making this look realistic. Chopper is having a fantastic half. That's his 10th kill. Hanging out with Shiro at the top of the board. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, I was just like thinking about the fact that Donk's looking Temple, so...
Yeah, well, they didn't have anyone mid because they played...
Why are they not looking for Chopper then? If Donk's worried about Temple, surely Chopper's on B. I mean, obviously, I have X-Ray, I have Minimap, but
right.
I am not a professional Counter-Strike player, but I'm just like questioning the
I think in a VOD review, someone would say that. Like, if you notice him looking Temple, they don't have anyone mid. We should be able to expect an extra player, but in that moment, in the heat of that moment as well, you're probably... doesn't always click immediately.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if they thought maybe it was like a funnel play, right? You block that dark spot, you push B main, you get spotted on it, you're hoping maybe Mongols does a call by saying, yo, they've pushed B, let's speed up towards A, maybe? So maybe Mongols is thinking, oh, maybe they played 3 people on A, so when we go back to B, maybe they left that gap and Maybe.
He is
Who knows?
dancing to the beat, guys. That's what he's doing. Now with less sound effects. 7 to 5 available for a CT side. That is a very cushy pillow for them to sit upon. That is if they can manage it. We've got some Tech 9s. We might have a little Poppy B ahead of us. Senzu's lining up for some util for Con. Actually, he's doing the A main smoke. Excuse me. So they do throw out the Con smoke as well as this one that's very deep. Zontix just sees that as a welcome invitation. I'll just sit here.
That's going to be a timing hit towards the B bomb site. There's no one staying outside A. Mazinho and Senzu walking up canals right now towards Con. Techno, 910, and Blitz to come through B main. Don't have a whole lot of utility. Chuck it out. Let's rock and roll. Magic's, Donk, and Shiro is just shifting away, but he'll be back quickly. It's all on Donk to start things. Oh! That's a filthy spray transfer, and Shiro is there to pick up the pieces.
Standing in the open. Gets 3. Oh man, Donk just doing Donk things. It's a 7-5 half. Mongols, this punish pick ain't so punishing right now.
They're looking flustered, Harry. It must be time for a tactical timeout.
Yeah, it's time for a quick reset and a refuel.
Well, that's saucy.
That's creamy.
Hey, did somebody call me?
No.
Give me some of that.
Honesty wants to win right here, right now. It's crazy.
Give me some of that.
Give me some of that.
Somebody call me?
No. Acting out the way. I mean, that was incredible, mate. Well done.
Yeah, it was, I think they cut my close-up. They cut my Oscar-winning scene.
Did you have more lines and they cut you?
I had some lip licking.
Oh, we got rid of the lip licking.
Got rid of the
lost
lip
the
licking.
lip lick. Okay, maybe we'll get like a deleted scenes on the DVD.
It was a very sensual lip licking, so I can understand why they've dropped it from the final cut.
Jason sensual never. We've got ourselves another pistol round. For those of you that have just joined us, we've got a clash between Spirit and Mongols. Audio-only listeners unaware, but I'll tell you now, 7-5 the scoreline. Spirit had a solid CT side. Mongols picking Anubis, despite it not being a map they play too frequently. Oh, and it's worked out very well for Shiro on the pistol. I mean, I love this. This is something Hugo Byron likes to get his boys doing. He gets a P250 to hold that fight. It will come. It will come. They need answers somewhere. And a P250 well versed at duking it out with a USP. An US, if you will.
Ooh, not ideal. You've lost way too many players before you know what's happening, and you might lose another one on Techno. Oh, they're going to drop down. He's dead no matter what. Okay, B-bomb site wide open. Mazzino shifting with the USP, but that ain't going to do anything against all these Glocks.
Glocks.
And the P250. Don't forget that little guy. Okay.
I just like how Donk is just sitting there. On CT side, he's dark, looking at canal steps, and on T side, he's doing the inverse of it. In Techno 4K, he's just like, give me some of that.
Give me some of that.
Give me some of that.
Give me some.
Laid out.
Jesus, the only Anubis that Mongols have played this year was the win against Eternal Fire, which was like the first Anubis they'd lost in forever. So they definitely, you know, felt confident picking us into Spirit, especially given how they'd voiced their concerns about it.
Your problem is the Spirit CT side went pretty damn good. 7 rounds in your CT side, and now you throw Donk into the position where they had the advantages with the difficulty of managing the bomb sites, but you throw the hardest, best entry player we got.
Yeah. I think that's actually going to be my main focus. Obviously, I'll try and do my job as well, but my main focus is going to be kind of observing how Donk leverages the inherent advantages of the T-side Anubis.
Sure.
You know, like, because he is the most proficient player at taking these opening duels and his opening pathing, his opening decision-making. It's going to be something I'm going to be keeping a close eye on. Does he farm up the Eeks, or does he let the MAC-10s go? Does he let the MAC-10s farm? You know, is he a good teammate, good team player?
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Let those MAC-10s fly. And don't die to 5 USPs. That's also good advice. Sorry, 4 USPs and a P250.
Stage 2, round 3, 2-0 group, series 2, map 1, round 14.
Dear talented casters, I am writing to inquire on when ESL will host a major in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Some key highlights: nice weather, good facilities, friendly crowd, toilets with bidets. Please escalate to management team as we are thirsty for an event out here in Malaysia.
You're thirsty?
Thirsty.
You can go have a drink from the bidet.
That is not for medical advice.
But it is kind of funny.
It is kind of funny.
It is kind of funny. That's a pretty good nade towards the back of the bomb site. These USPs ain't going to get anything done.
I had my first, like, proper B-Day experience recently, guys, and was in Japan.
Oh, my.
You know, they've got the fancy toilets.
Oh, yeah.
Incredible.
They had them in Korea.
experience. I've never felt more pristine and more ready for the day.
Speaking of South Park earlier, did you see the South Park episode about the toilets?
No.
Fancy toilets?
I did, yes. Japanese toilets?
Yep. Randy had to go get he had to get a new toilet. He went into the store. They bring him in. Oh, the Japanese toilets. It's like a back section, like a VIP membership only thing in there.
Spirit just having a quick team chat and coming into this first gun round. This round determines how exciting Anubis will be. So let's just wait and see.
Yeah, is it going to be a close battle back and forth, or is it kind of going to be Team Spirit jumping out to a big lead and Mongols just hanging on for dear life? It's a wild ride, this Counter-Strike. Senzu and Techno at B, 910 and Blitz in middle, and 910's getting aggressive on the cover of Blitz.
Fancies it, doesn't he?
Oh, have yourself a go.
Yeah, no one's holding me, but he doesn't take that as an invitation. It is held by him way back. Chopper's flash will get him scared. Tucks him back in.
I think the trick to CT side Anubis is a Negev.
You're trolling, right? That is a troll. Can you explain your work?
Yeah, well, look. The T's, they have the advantage, right? They basically have all these options allotted to them. They can rush whatever site they want. They have 3 different lanes they could rush, A, B, or mid.
Right.
They could also use the canals for the super fast rotates. They can do fakes very easily because they're basically given map control. And the control that they aren't given for free, they can take easily with one nade set, like a smoke at mid-house and a molly at the doors, or a smoke at dark, and you just have everything, basically, right?
Ooh, Magics. Oh, they clear him out.
What a clear.
All you got to do is sit there with 150 bullets and just spam. Hold down one.
I was wondering where the was going to come into
exit.
play. I'm glad. Yeah, we got there eventually. Donk over in Canals and now in Con, and he's going to. Ooh, the jiggle for one more. 910 almost gives himself up. Deep nade. Oh, Donk is doing this all on his own. Nade damage on a 910. He's pulled Blitz over to the B-bomb side as well.
Anyone else?
He's brought 910 down so low. He's just a gladiator standing tall inside the arena. Blitz traded off. 910 has a rebuttal, but he's got no HP to follow it up. Shiro in a 1v1. He's planning for Mizinho.
Yep.
For Mizinho. That's unfortunate. Good save, good clutch, and Mongols survive, but it's a rough round.
Just want to pick your Counter-Strike brains. In that scenario, safe to assume, obviously, given the way the player's position he's planted, he doesn't know where Mizinho's coming from. He knows he's not on.
Presumably,
yeah,
he's not
right.
planting right in front of Mizinho's face, knowing he's right there.
So in that scenario, he had a bit of time there. Is the play to be like faking, hiding, waiting, hoping you get a sound cue, an indication, so maybe the piece of utility that then gives you a more concrete idea of where he is? Or do you, is the play gamble and play for, like, is it just a kind of a personal preference? There is no like right answer here.
It's kind of a feeling based. Like if there's X amount of time that goes by and you haven't been traded yet, there's a high likelihood that the player is doing like some sort of flank. Maybe he's pushed through A, he's coming dark, or going for the B main flank. So you want to take your time and get that plant and go into that next stage of the post plant. If you decide to wait, stall, fake it, whatever, you might be giving the CT time to rotate.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like you just have to take an intuition-based play, take the info that you have.
I think he just assumed,
confidence.
he presumed it was going to be either like a B main or a connector walk.
Had to have, yeah. The way that he played that.
He's thinking A player, maybe flanking through A main. He was wrong.
And that happens.
It does happen.
Okay, we could have a game here, folks. We could. They have got team spirit.
They've got to sustain this one.
Yeah, which doesn't look pretty with the FAMAS and the MP9, but it's doable.
Yeah,
It's
economy
certainly
is
doable.
still busted.
They're trying to mid boost. I haven't seen the CTs boost this side often. Typically because it's Molotov. Got to get out of there.
Typically because it's shit.
Feels like 910.
That too.
It's the other side of the coin. Feels like 910 and Blitz, though, that's back-to-back rounds. They've wanted to be aggressive in middle. They've wanted to do some kind of harassment.
They know the CTs don't have enough nades to trade. They know they don't have the advanced weaponry to hold the long lines.
See
Expecting some sort of push, some aggression. Here comes a split.
Yeah, Techno's just trying as hard as he can to delay this inevitable B crunch. They've called the third man over.
They're calling all the reinforcements over. 910's in CT spawn. Oh, through the smoke. Chopper's got to swing very wide.
Come on.
Just to allow Donk to do that.
Just donking every day. How often do you guys donk?
Twice a day sometimes.
Twice a day?
Yeah.
As for Mizinho, does make it interesting. 910 has a 1v2 that he could manage if Sontix overextends. He's looking for answers. Shiro in the open, yeah, overlooking that angle. Very nice. Oh, an aesthetic shot of Chopper there. Our production just flexing on us with their incredible decisions.
I have a take. It might be a hot take, so let me know how you feel about it.
I always like a warning.
Okay, so Mongols, their money is like on the ropes, right? They only had one person alive the round that they clutched against Magix in the previous round.
Yeah.
Sure.
So there's no op on the board. Their util's kind of like in the bin. There's a minute left on the clock, and Team Spirit's rushing. They're forcing through that smoke at dark. If Donk isn't Donk, Spirit probably lose that round, right?
Yes, 100%.
How often does Donk bail Spirit out of these rounds where it's like, Chopper, are these calls actually the best calls to make right now?
I don't
Well,
think
they
that's
are if they work, aren't they?
I don't think that's a super hot take.
No.
No.
No, I mean...
The thing is, like, if it's a different team, if you don't have a Donk there, and if Donk's not hitting, like, on-peak form Donk.
It is one of the luxuries that Spirit have, is Donk.
Yeah, and I see what you're saying in that it could be a bit of a kind of a cover-up for otherwise, like, ill-advised calls. But when you have a player like Donk, you can use him for brute force. Brute force, shock and awe, those are all valuable.
Was Chopper calling like this before Donk was here?
The bigger criticism of an IGL would be not unleashing Donk.
Yeah.
That's true, but okay. After this round...
We've tilted Josh.
No, okay.
You can't get rid of the argument.
You know what? It's on USBs, but like... We'll see what happens with the next 2 kills. Okay.
This time Chopper's got it done.
Wait.
Oh, great call.
Great call. Okay, great call.
Oh, yeah, beautiful call.
Calling from Chopper there.
So cerebral.
just because you have Donk and just because that round worked out and you won it doesn't mean that he could have called something else where they have better success.
I would have cast like a 13-0, like Spirit just 13-0ing, and every round Josh is like, well, actually the call was
Come on,
man.
dude, he swung out a V-Box and just transferred 2.
Yeah, he did, and he does regularly, and that's what I mean when I say Donk, doing things that other players can't do. That's now what the verb means, at least in my book. Constant multi-kills. That 3K on like from the B plateau, crazy. But yeah, welcome to the Donk Show. Everyone else is apparently just here for the ornaments. Obviously a 20-5 Shiro performance, but do Mongols count as a tier 1 team? That's the next conversation. Or is Shiro, you know, does this go in his... Actually, I think they are...
I mean, I think you
in the
got
HLTV stats, you have to.
You kind of have to put them as a tier 1 team. I think in VRS they're like 4, aren't they, or something like that? They're crazy high. All right.
They were 3rd.
So Shiro performing well against a tier 1 team. You know, these are the conversations we need to have.
Technically. That's a, well, actually.
Techno
right
versus Donk, guys. Techno versus Donk. It's happening. He forces him away by the flames. Techno doesn't get spammed away. No B-lurk this time. They're actually much more mid-centric. Chopper rallying the troops for a drop into the con split? No. Bomb's going A.
Well, Techno might get a little peeky. He's starting to slide in. Okay, Donk up against the baskets, looking for that little piece of information that Techno wants. More Molotovs to force Techno back, but he's going to push forward. Oh my god, that's a beautiful strategy from Chopper. Such an excellent way to find an opening kill. And now back to A main. It's Mazinho and 910 just chilling here.
Break the smoke. And push on in. 910, first victim of Donk, a second available, and controls the spray magnificently, supported by Magix on the entries. A triple kill round. And Blitz has been heard. Shiro's on the hunt, on the prowl. And that's actually not going to end the round because Shiro is going to start walking on the flank. Blitz is a dead man. I'm saying that with conviction. Obviously, Shiro's dead, so it's completely wrong.
The start of the game was looking really good for Mongols, at least. But
It was.
The last head-to-head on this map was a 13-4 for Spirit, so marginal improvement.
It's a really nice start for Mongols. They've probably forgotten a lot about it at this point. Okay, well, that's an op at least given over to 910. 12-6. Mongols got to bring it all the way back, and this was their gamble of the map pick, right? Go for a map that you feel is a weakness of Team Spirit. It's not feeling that way at the moment.
It's always the best when you pick a map, you think like this is your best chance of it, you get kind of blown away on it, and then you're having that team talk afterwards thinking, man, we should have just picked Mirage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I hate those conversations. I'm like, thanks for speaking up like a couple hours ago. This is very nice.
Would have been nice.
Yeah,
would have been nice. That was also something, just a small highlight, was that they did the double HE on the smoke, just gave them ample time on the break to kind of clear their angles safely. Not something you see too often, implementing the double. Sorry, that was some confetti. It's just landed on your ankle there.
Where'd that confetti come from?
There's mysterious
been
confetti, yeah.
Trickling down all
Throughout the
all week.
That's kind of awesome.
We'll see if there's any reason for Mongols to celebrate. 910 spots the fingertips of Chopper. That molly will keep him trapped. He has to hit this, he has to nail this, and now he's got help. Fortunately, Blitz finishes off the tag. They are accelerating A, no one's home. The mollies land, that will stop rotations unless you push in through the flash. Donk is ready, the flash from Shiro, time to perfection. Anyone dares push the camera smoke, you got a white screen, you got a lost Anubis.
Such a great strategy from Chopper. By the way he set this round up. He just actually outplays them. Takes that depth in middle intentionally just to sell the dream.
You're right, what a great call.
Donk just builds upon those tactics.
I think he's calling him to get another one as well, actually, towards heaven.
Yeah.
Uncle Kill.
Uncle Kill. Hey, denied by 910. What's he got? 1v4, yeah, to extend the play? Oh! No scope. It's getting interesting. It's certainly getting a little more spicy than anticipated. Dropping in. Can't hit the shot. Narrow miss to Shiro's boots. And that's a quick start for Spirit. Anubis, they may complain about it, but they thrive upon it. Mongols failing to punish. And Spirit 1-0 up in the series.
say this is live seeding session, and my first seed is Team Spirit.
Top 1, I would say. It's Spirit.
For me, the first seed goes to Team Spirit. I just think that Team Spirit deserves to be rank 1 in the seedings. Vitality won Katowice, but at the same time, I feel like Team Spirit has the consistency and the longevity to still be ranked 1 in the seedings. Seed number 2, Team Spirit.
My number 1 seed is Team Spirit.
And my seed number 1 is Spirit. Close decision between Spirit and Vitality, who will be top 1. And in general, the last few months, I would say Spirit was a bit more consistent. So
the number 1 team is Team Spirit.
Our seed number 1 is Team Spirit.
Seed number 1, Team Spirit.
Our first pick is Team Spirit.
Seed number 2 is Team Spirit. It would be hard for me to say Spirit is in better form than Vitality, because the game is always changing. Teams have made a lot of changes. The major is, it's 3 months ago now.
Seed number 2, Team Spirit.
Seed number 2, Team Spirit.
Seed number 2, Team Spirit.
Seed number 2 is Team Spirit.
I think our coach believes that Donk's not going to be on his prime level, and that means Vitality better than Team Spirit.
I'm joined by Shiro from Spirit, where we're going to be ranking the top 5 AWPers of all time. I've done this with Monesi. I've done this with Woxic. I'm curious to see what your list is going to be. So, greatest AWPer of all time. Who do you think it is?
I think at top 1 it's simple, like 2021.
Why do you say 2021?
He's playing really prime. He's winning more tournament, a lot of. It's so good for him years, in my opinion.
Do you think he's going to come back to compete? Do you hope so?
I hope, but it's him. I don't know. Maybe he's going back, maybe not.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Who's second?
2 second. It's Zaiwu.
Zaiwu.
With 21 years. I think it's first year for him career in Tier 1, I think.
Yes.
I don't remember. But he's playing really so good. I'm playing versus him in online. He's so good, really.
Yeah, first year as a rookie, and then you got #1 player in the world as well, same year. Yeah. Crazy stuff. Who's third?
Okay, I think top 3, it's for me, it's like 2021. Then I play in first year in Tier 1. It's online, but I'm play really good. We winning a lot of tournaments.
You guys were going crazy.
Yeah.
How did it, for you, online versus on LAN, is there a big difference?
For me, I think then we play in CSGO. I'm playing more practice in online. Then we playing online 2021 in first half in year. It's so easy for me, but then I coming to LAN. I need to. It's different game, so I need to more practice.
Yes.
It's different, yeah.
Is CSGO AWPing, it still felt different to CS2 AWPing?
I think CS2 in LAN it's so easy.
Yeah?
It's like CSGO, I think. But CS2 AWP it's so shit.
I think that's the general consensus for most people. Number 4, who do you think?
I think Monesi.
Yeah.
But it's... 2024 years he's top 2 player, right?
Yeah.
And he's really good play high with me and Zaiwu, in my opinion.
Yes.
Because he's really playing good in CS2, and I'm like then his play. Okay, and I think, in my opinion, GV it's top 5 in 2015 years, and Fallen most, and I can put all people.
Should we put a few names then? Like
JV, Kenyas, JV.
So what, Kenyas?
Kenyas, it's then Oping,
Fallen.
It's 20 Fallen, yeah, right. JV, it's really good. All snipers, and he's playing more LAN, and
Yes.
it's years 21-4.
Too hard to decide.
Yeah. And fuck, I think in this device it's Prime, then Astralis era. I think it's number 2. Yeah.
Number 2.
Yeah. Like,
Let's put a 2.5.
yeah, device is so.
Device.
I'm like him.
So like 20.
I think all people who with tier list, it's so good players for all. I
Yes.
look a lot of them are for these players. It's so like good players.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's super hard to say who is just top 5, right?
Yeah, but then I'm playing in first year 2021. Simple, it's Prime, really. He's playing like God.
Yes.
Yeah, and I can play these years because I have not playing CSGO. I'm just playing matchmaking. Then he's playing winning tournaments. Yeah.
So through all this, we've deciphered simple.
Yeah,
he's
I think
the GOAT.
yes. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
the GOAT.
I think because we're playing a major in Stockholm, he's just destroyed for me and Gambit.
I think you did a great job on this list. Thank you so much,
Thank
Shiro.
you.
Good luck in your game.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thanks.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
No English.
Why do you think it would be really good for you guys?
Is that something that's going to be frequenting our home often?
Beer banging, yeah.
If Justin survives, he's gonna win the round. There's no time. Oh my God, Freiburg, are you kidding me?
Hey guys, it's the live seeding sessions. Seed 5, TheMongolz.
Seed number 5 is Mongols.
Seed 7, Mongols.
Number 3, TheMongolz. TheMongolz 他们现在的那些，就是我经常看他们的比赛，他们的打法都是感觉就是特别适合自己，同时的话成绩也特别好，就是我们同时都在亚洲，然后他们在那样子亚洲那种比较低级的环境下能练出这样子，然后我觉得他们是特别厉害的，所以我把他们排到第3。
Seed 7, TheMongolz. About Mongols, it's a very big story. No comment.
Seed number 7, TheMongolz.
Seed number 5 for us is Mongols.
6th seed, Mongols. Seed 6, TheMongolz.
6, TheMongolz.
Seed number 7, TheMongolz. They've done pretty well in the last 2 tournaments, but they failed twice in the quarterfinals. If you can't succeed in any playoff game yet, I don't think you deserve better. So I think they have the quality to be higher in the ranking, but they need to win those playoff games.
Seed number 5, TheMongolz.
Seed 6, TheMongolz.
Seed number 5, TheMongolz.
Seed number 4 is TheMongolz. It's a strange opponent, it's a strong opponent for us.
Welcome back to CS Psychology 101.
No. What? No. The in-game trophy.
Oh, of course. The Fluke Trophy.
Into reality.
Sprayed.
Stop!
I swear loyalty and service to Jito.
I do not think we should so lightly abandon our defenses. Defenses that others have long held intact.
What would you have me do?
I will not yield the opening best of 3 unfought. Our pride must be retaken.
My lord, the bracket is overrun.
Much must be risked in war. Is there a captain here who has a strats to face Spirit?
You wish now that our places had been exchanged? That I was taken by Falcons and Nikomir was not?
Yes, I wish that.
Since you were robbed of Nikomir, I will do what I can in his stead. If I should return, think better of me.
That will depend on the scoreline of your return. Can you sing, Master Mongol?
Well, yes, in my own language. But we have no songs for great long hauls and evil times.
And why should your song be unfit for my halls? Come, sing me a song.
What's your name? Lee. Lee, mate. Nice to meet you. What's it like being part of the best crowd in esports? If you're not here, you're not living. Let's go, the boys!
All right, for now, we're going to send it away.
Let's show the world why we're the best crowd! You're champions!
Well, Lee, mate's got everyone up on their feet for this final and deciding game. How'd you like that, Australia? You're looking at me like you're really weirded out right now. It's making me nervous.
5 out of 10. He's speechless.
He is speechless.
He's not going to respond.
But it could be a good speechless, Josh.
I'm proud of you for going for it, but your Australian accent isn't really landing.
It's atrocious.
It's bad, isn't it? But no, I appreciate the effort. I just had no word for it at the time. Josh, what are your thoughts?
10 out of 10 attempt, but execution, maybe a 5.
That's what I go for. I always
Puts
say
himself out there, though.
Yeah, more of like a planning execution, or not an execution guy. Planning kind of setup ideas, man. Leave everything else for the professionals.
That's why we love you, man.
Yeah. Confidence is hot.
I'll be honest with you, I had a little nap, and the second map, or the first map I should say. How did it go? Did they win, the Mongols?
No, they did not. They didn't win. They did not. They did not win.
I assumed as much. It was their map pick as well, right?
I asked Chopper what anime was on his mousepad on media day, and he just told me that essentially he just liked the picture. He doesn't think it's an anime.
It's got to be the most boring answer.
He thinks it's just like a cartoon person. He just liked the picture.
He just liked it. Well, fair enough.
Yeah.
And Magix used to have some really big one.
Big what?
Big anime.
He had a big anime.
It's a very big anime. I thought Magix had a really big anime last year.
That's exactly what you had. You're right. I forgot about that. Either way, Dust 2, And it looks like this could be the end of the line for the Mongols because Team Spirit quite well versed on this one and seem to be hitting extremely hard as usual. I heard Mr. Donk did quite well in the first map.
Chopper called some incredible strategies in the first map. I'll give him credit. He was working Team Spirit around that map like you wouldn't believe. Looking honestly, like a young Glaive.
I can believe it. And
Great calls really setting up Donk for success, and Donk really ran away with that entire game. Mongols had no answer to it.
Well then, double door smoke being deployed nice and early. We are going to see Senzu look to contain and try and find some damage through the smoke, lining up the shots. And here we go, speculative spam.
But you know, this is now Spirit's bread and butter. They love a good dust too. This map they're so good on. And Mongols took that risk of going to Anubis instead of Mirage, which might have been their comfort pick. They wanted to go to Weakness. That didn't pan out. Now you got to go to the final boss territory of Dust 2 against Spirit. And up catwalk we go. There is defense over in Goose at the railing. One player kind of wheeling himself between Long and the bomb site. That'll be 9-10. A drop down off catwalk. Blitz has the first. No repeat quite yet. No repeat yet. And now Donk, he gets pushed through the smoke. Good job from Senzu. And this hit is labored.
This is falling apart now as Senzu confirms the pistol. Magic's nothing to do. Nothing to say. 4 versus 1, make it 0-9-10. Finds him a clean conversion there on the pistol round. Nice work, no bomb plan, and just what they needed. But they had the pistol victory on Anubis as well, I believe. They were up 4-0, right?
Yeah, it was a good start.
Decent start.
Yeah.
I wasn't actually asleep, just to know. Did watch it.
I just want to throw that out there.
No opportunity to sleep. All the other boys arrived mid-game as well. There was no chance to sleep.
Oh, and they're a loud bunch of guys, aren't they?
Yeah.
It was the loudest.
Out of all those guys, Trace probably. Chat second.
Chat's second?
Maybe. When he's in Pro League mode, for sure.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Pro League chat hits a little bit different.
Yeah.
Well, Chopper's got the only deagle.
That's what you love to see.
He's got brains and bronze. Josh?
That's bronze. Apparently.
Brawn, whatever. It feels weird to say brains and then just leave it at brawn, you know?
I'm in a mischievous mood right now.
Yeah, be mischievous.
Okay. Right. Desert Eagle, Farunk. Oh, no.
Oh, no, it's
a Baby Unk.
They passed the arm.
Baby Unk.
Baby Unk. Nephew, perhaps?
Yeah, the young blood, nephew. All of that stuff. Come on, I hate these rounds. The other league, but Pro League, I wouldn't say it. I would say after like build up the storyline, but it's what a waste of time. Let's just get on with it, shall we?
Oh, saying what we're all thinking.
Come on.
All right, well, Blitz about to farm. Blitz gonna end things for you. Oh, yeah. Nope. Nope. All right, well, they're just gonna do some economic damage.
So anyways.
Yeah.
There I was.
There you were. You have to finish it now.
Walking down Main Street, and she was just looking at me from across the road, and I thought it was something about my eyes, perhaps, but nope. Piece of spinach stuck in my teeth.
Okay. Nice. That went.
What was that?
That went to a place
like an American joke you guys are doing? What the fuck?
I wanted to leave it right there, but he's like, you have to finish it now. I had nowhere to go with it. I just had to do something.
I hit him with the bus a little bit.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, it's nice and early. It's probably going to be 2-0.
You just silently sit here and watch Glocks just sit around behind Xbox hiding.
No, I appreciate it. I didn't understand the context. I thought it was something you guys prepared before we came out. Like, this is like a skit we're doing.
I thought someone else was going to pick up the pieces. Like maybe we do like 2 words each or something.
Sometimes
the chemistry's not there.
Swing and a miss can happen. I always appreciate your effort.
Oftentimes it's me.
Yeah, it's good. That's why you do bring that element to the show. I like it.
It's dangerous being on the mic.
Right. First little gun round we've got here.
At least I'm consistent.
That's one thing. And consistent, our team Spirit here, looking to find that 2-0. It's been a rough start, losing the pistol, but we'll see if they can bounce back. It's going to be Zontix applying some pressure towards B. 4 players in middle, though. And up towards short we go.
This is a classic Spirit round. Take over Xbox, throw a little bit of attention towards catwalk, throw a little bit of attention in middle. You kind of get to decide where you want to go based on the reaction. Everything according to plan so far.
We've seen a couple of different looks from Spirit. The heavy mid through short. We've seen the heavy extremities. Looks like this game we're going to see the heavy middle through short stuff. I wonder if Mongols is going to do anything to really stress those extremities, maybe push through and get some flanks from long.
Oh, we body blocked one of the smokes.
That's quite nice. Sir. Nicely done from 910.
Yeah,
they're not going to utilize it, so it's not the biggest deal in the world. It has certainly kind of taken away the catwalk option.
An upper tunnels to connect here.
Out mid we go. As long as you get Senzu, it's no big deal. No one's looking yet. There's the clear, the trade. Magic's first donk coming up in the follow-up, and they're looking for the window peek from
And we're off.
And you're locked out of the bomb site now. So first gun round goes to Team Spirit.
Comes the pain.
And the save.
And the save indeed.
Another brilliant call from Chopper.
You got to admit, it's pretty crazy.
Pretty good. Pretty crazy.
Don't you want one person in upper tunnels? No, no, no. 5 middle.
It worked.
Oh, donk. Even with low HP. Fancies his chances here. A little bit ambitious.
It's okay. I mean, it takes some guns away at the end. If you lose Zontix here, though, that might be a little painful. Actually, Chopper's coming back to give him some assistance. So is Shiro. So they might actually take all these guns away. This is a typical deathmatch that you see about 10,000 times. Blitz sticks around. Tough angle on the ramp. Low ammunition. Tapping away. Zontix clears out all the M4s, and that's the first round for Spirit.
Quite convincing. Quite costly for Team Spirit as well. Bear in mind, you only get $3,500 per player for winning by virtue of explosion. So there's going to be some concessions going forward. Shiro's on the scout. This is a weird round, Josh. Look at all the...
It's Glorpin time.
It's not, actually. Scouting time. Glorps come later. Glorp kind of fell off today. He hasn't made many appearances on the broadcast unless you guys are talking about him.
We were talking about him. The Twitch chat was talking about. They were saying there's something about only certain Glorps can wear hats. Something along those lines.
What does that even mean?
Like only some Glorps in chat can wear hat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that now. Not every Glorp in chat can wear the hat.
Right.
Not every Glorp in chat can wear the hat.
Seems unreasonable. Glorp seems like something that should be shared.
There's a lot of stuff going on in Twitch chat right now. And Zenio, nice little dink, doesn't do much. Back to a 4-on-4. Senzu probably gets this one, not quite. Scouts looking to inflict some damage, at least some wounds.
Only 2 Molotovs remaining for the Mongols defense. There's one of them right now. Burned out into upper B. And Spirit just now starting to make their move. Door smoke plumes falls down across the double doors, giving them the opportunity to jump up towards catwalk. That makes the defense honest. Blitz has to shift back from middle. And Spirit have a lot of space on the map to work with.
I really like it when the defense lies to me.
You have to, with the way the scout is spamming, you have to expect there's going to be someone in the B bomb site, right? Like, you're just like, okay, if someone's going to spam this hook, ooh. Well, if you spot the scout, will you still clear left?
Hey!
Yes.
There was a real chance there.
Techno 1K right there. The last 2 players with the M4s. It's a 2 versus 3, so it's doable. It's manageable. No kit, though.
I don't think it is doable, Josh.
Look, if Spirit overextend, if they peek that window, if they get...
Yeah, a lot of ifs, buts, and maybes there, my friend.
Yep.
None of that's going to happen.
That's what CS is all about, though, big
Not
guy.
in this situation, little guy.
Yep. Just wait there, see
Why
if
would
they
you
mess
be
up. If they why would you? That's a good question, but we've seen it many times. We've been here for a week and a half.
He's got a point there. He has got one.
He's got something, I suppose.
He's got something to work with. He's got a thread to pull on, but no chance. 910 and Blitz never even considered it. 910's going to go for some exits, though. Although you don't have to evacuate those B halls, so they should be all good.
You don't even have to evacuate the site. You could sit in the closet.
Yeah. Well, Zontix
have been there for years.
Oh, that's well played.
Thank you.
That's tickled me.
I'm back. I was a little bit slow this morning.
I like mischievous Henry.
Yeah. Took me just a couple of hours to warm up. We are back, though. Good to be back. 2-2. And they do save a couple of M4s at the very least. But these rounds are starting to get more convincing as we go by. There's smiles all around, though. Everyone's having a good time.
Our Chopper call out, it's going to be an economic.
Did he mention the 2 M4s, though?
Probably it was in Russian.
Apparently he's not aware of it.
Maybe not that aware of it at the end of the day. Okay, but Donk's here. It's all good.
Does he ever miss this kid?
Again, this is all thanks to Chopper's tactics and strategies. These are incredible shots provided by Chopper.
He's really setting him up for success here, too. Don't go middle. That's where the enemies are.
He's checking this. He's checking this. You joking. Unbelievable. A generational talent, Jason.
Yeah, it really is seeming that way. It's something special, isn't it? 3-2.
Seaman.
Damn.
Simming this year. Simming this way. That's what you said.
Oh.
Just repeating what you said. I'm
Okay.
just, in awe of your accent.
Sure. Yeah, well, the accents are a special thing. Great opening by Blitz. Just what are you going to do in this follow-up? Just filthiness from Donk the whole way through. The lead was short-lived for the Mongols.
Yeah, just like Anubis. But still, that was an eco, as Chopper pointed out. They managed to keep them humble on the T side. The money's not swelling out of control necessarily, but they're one convincing round away from doing just that. It's going to be Shiro on the AWP. Not available for Mr. 910, who's had a great tournament. We can agree on that, Josh, surely.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah? We only laugh. You don't think he's good?
Absolutely, you're right.
He's good, right? I think 910's great.
And he's only been playing since, what, the pandemic?
Yeah, like 3 years or something. He's got like 3,000 hours. That's insane, surely.
Quick maths, that's 1,000 a year on average.
He's doing very well for someone with little experience. Managed to go toe-to-toe with Monacy and actually take him down. Who I believe is considered
okay.
Here we go. Here is the hot take. Here
there we go. We got him riled up.
Reel him in.
Not to be that guy, but honestly, it was like 18 rating, 17.0 KDR. It was really Monazy versus Mongols. It wasn't anything else. Was it 9-10 taking out Monazy?
What about head-on duels between 9-10 and Monacy? Do you know?
I don't actually know about that.
6-4 in favor of 9-10.
Ooh! Now with the up?
Oh, how do you like that?
General?
As general.
Oh!
I don't know about all. If you know someone look into the stats, tell us in Twitch chat. Maybe I can get a Chad Birchall on it. But,
yeah.
We'll find out.
You'll probably hear him. He's loud. I'm told he's the loudest one up there. So we'll hear the shouting. Yeah. Molotov down to allow access off catwalk. 910 has stepped through it. Although Molotov not burning exactly where Spirit would have liked. I don't think they have any idea he's here. But still going to be tough to jump up and get a clear, easy shot at the plant. And Magic steps in from long. Took way too much time to come to fruition. And once again, Mongols locked out of the thought of even trying to retake.
People are saying Hugo not fucking with Steel. Yeah, that's true. I ain't fucking with this guy whatsoever.
Yes, it wants to get that to be me, Hugo Byron.
Always gets me going, that one. Even my mum messages me saying, oh, really well commentated today. I was like, Mum, I'm not even at the event. It's another man's voice you're hearing. Happens more often than you'd think.
They're on the hunt. They're going to try and take all these down. Okay, that's a good kill from 910, or Blitz, excuse me. Senzu back platform. Shiro's got him pinned down with the AWP. And he stays standing a little too long. Blitz, late push into the bomb site. He's not going to peek. Saves the weapon. 4-2 for Team Spirit.
This is getting a little bit out of hand now. Tactical timeout, I would say. Maybe next round, but this could be the eco. But Shiro...
Why is it getting out of hand?
Because they're not having very convincing rounds on the CT side. They've lost 4 in a row. They're not really close. They're losing every duel pretty much. So yeah, it's starting to become out. I'm not saying it's out of hand yet. It's just that conversation's starting to wear up.
Game sense, utility, the whole list. And how are you supposed to outcall someone like Chopper?
I mean, is it possible?
I don't think so.
I've personally never done it.
He wants us to say something.
I know, he wants us to ask about it.
He wants us to ask about it.
All right, Josh.
That's on you guys.
Josh, just out of curiosity, have you ever played Chopper?
I can't remember, actually. If I did, it was so long ago that I can't even remember, and probably the meta was changed.
Wasn't it like a Beyond the Summit or something like that?
Yeah, it does feel like a BTS event, I think.
Now that you mentioned
the one where you
does ring a bell. I was at a CS Summit event at one point,
I believe you
think
said
Chopper was there as well.
You kind of donked Chopper, if I was had to put it in a way, right?
Yeah, that actually sounds
I had to describe it. You kind of donked him.
I like that Molly lineup for the mid-doors there.
Crisscross smokes to get out middle. Chopper challenging towards CT. Sees a little bit of spam come through. 3 players defending this B bomb site. It's mostly pistols, so you can understand the stack. The one rifle is going to be at Game Helper / traversing up the A ramp. People still know Game Helper? That's an old school call.
That's a very old school call.
I forget who put that in my brain recently because I hadn't used it in years, but it's there now.
I remember calling it that. I remember it was being called Game Helper even in CS Source.
Okay.
I've never heard of it.
It was a 1.6
It's the car at the long cross.
Okay.
This Game Helper.
I think it was an NA 1.6 call out.
Crazy name that is. Called a car, if anything.
There wasn't a car.
No car 1.6. That's a good point.
Car is car.
That's up. Yeah, that's up. A lot of damage here, boys.
Great damage. But again, with just pistols, it's one of those things where it feels like, okay, they're doing a decent enough job, but then you realize there's still 4 USPs on the map. And there goes the only M4. So from here, it's just try and get some weapons down the stretch, find some kills, and try and force some rebuys. Not going to happen. 5-2 for Team Spirit.
People asking, will there be a Henry G and Hugo cast? Yes, starting tomorrow. We're bringing out the heavy artillery for the last couple of weeks. So watch out for that. You can be extra confused on the broadcast. Maybe not entertained, but it'll be there.
Well, you should just try and say some really spicy things.
Such as?
To get Hugo in trouble.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, it's a fine line.
I know, there is a very fine line,
being cancelled.
Yeah.
All you have to do is make sure that these cameras are not on when you do it.
I think they're always on. I think that's the idea of these cameras. They're always watching, making sure no one's messing around, playing with their phones, Josh.
Timeout taken by the Mongols to discuss this defense and how exactly they can get it back into shape.
Where to watch this spellcasted?
I'm glad you asked that. Yes. Watch.faceit.com. You can.
We encourage you to go there.
We actually head over there. Yeah, you can pick whatever POV of any player you want. You can watch the observer. You can mute the casters. You can just do game sounds. You get a free customizable experience. Again, watch.faceit.com.
Seems like the casters don't like Steel.
I mean, I wouldn't say I don't like him.
Perceptive.
I can tolerate him. I think that would be.
I like him.
You like him?
I like him.
Oh, well, I can leave if you like.
No, I like you too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have a duel at some point in the studio.
That's a classic.
An EPL.
10 paces.
Yeah. 5-2, 5 in a row. Double orb setup though. A bit of a mainstay for Dust 2, a bit of a classic. The strongest setup, he used to say. We'll see if it converts to any sort of success. The spam sounds good. Lots of damage inflicted. Mzinho finally rewarded with a kill. Can they hold on to the advantage, though? Yes, they can. Chopper will find one, but taken down by the grenade from the grave. Oh, he's staying a bit too long here, my friend. You're low HP, and it works out. Nice work.
Interesting pace change from the side of Spirit, though. Using that long spawn, going out. Mongols there, prepared for it.
I would imagine during that timeout, because Spirits had so much emphasis on Xbox and Catwalk in middle, that they would have thought maybe the stack or the timeout was to discuss how exactly they want to crunch or pinch the middle of the map, and they try and avoid all of that. And an incorrect call.
I think they've also earned the right to do it at this point in their game. They're leading by 3, but not only that, they have the economy. They could take a couple of risks here to see if they can kind of snowball their lead. If it doesn't work out in their favor, no harm, no foul. They can still play this out.
Seems to be a lot of activity in the studio right now.
Mouse.
I just hear like a consistent murmur.
Yeah, look at. Oh, dude, you're actually right. It is extremely busy. Stand up. Have a look at all the people in there. Jason, one day all of this can be yours.
Oh my God! Everywhere the light can see.
This is unreal, actually. A lot of energy, a lot of vibes. We should get a camera shot, I think. Show the kind of ambiance.
I think they're recording
something.
Yeah,
okay.
Which, well, after that.
After that, we'll maybe get a studio shot because it's looking very busy.
They're getting the ex-teammates together for this one.
Oh, that's a good point as well.
Wow. They've got to hate each other now, too.
They hate each other. Yeah.
They do.
I
can't believe you
left me. Flamesy and Spinks both came up to me individually and said, I hate that guy.
The thing
Don't tell anyone, but...
Don't say a word about it.
The thing is, they never liked each other. They just tolerated each other for a really long time.
We've all been there.
Some say we still are.
Yeah. Spinks and Flames. What a duo.
Round 9. 5-3 in the favor of Team Spirit. However, the Mongols did just win a round with that very efficient long defense, and a timeout is going to be called in back-to-back rounds as Team Spirit don't like what they've seen. And they're going to figure something out moving forward. Hallie's on the mic.
Hey, may as well. You have 3 timeouts total, and you're already 9 rounds through. You're on round number 10. Wait.
Chatter asking, will there ever be a Steel and Bogdan
9.
cast?
Ooh.
Steel Bogdan cast?
Yeah.
Oh, he changed his name.
No.
Yeah.
After all that?
Ages ago.
Really?
Of course.
But his brand is so strong. It's been going strong. We have a whole rule.
So what's his name now?
Law even, yeah.
Law.
What's his name now?
I don't remember.
Oh, come on.
I actually don't remember.
On. If you know Bogdan's new name, let us know in the mailbag. We will try and organize a charity match before the end of the EPL season.
Sorry, I don't
bring him in remote.
I don't play ESA main, sorry.
Oh, shit.
The guy formerly known as Bogdan ain't going to like that.
Okay, now the rivalry brewing back up again. I love this as we get into another gun round here. Double orb setup did seem to work out. Wasn't required necessarily in the previous round, but they found a win, 5-3.
Let's see what kind of genius Chopper's cooked up to get Donk 4 headshots.
I wonder if Chopper chooses what mouse Donk should play on.
What, does he have multiple mouse?
I don't know.
Mice?
No, the plural for computer mouse is actually mouses.
Mouses?
Yep.
Did they do that to avoid confusion with
Exactly.
species?
Yep. A little bit of trivia there for you.
Oh, big duel. Big duel. Shiro. Oh, just steps away as Shiro grabs the angle. Double off for the CT side. Senzu's got one in the B bomb site. 9-10 at the railing of A ramp.
A very standard setup here for the CT side, but I don't like the positioning from 9-10 right now. Moving over to that A ramp, I feel like it would be better if he's more long side so he can
get some safety.
Like reset in position, but he has the nades to stay alive. That smoke, though, the absence of one in case he gets mollied.
And he blocked the smoke wall on Catwalk earlier in this half. He was the one who jumped up on the railing, so he knows exactly what smokes are likely to come at him. Nade is used early. I know that frustrates you.
Yeah, that frustrates me that they use it so early, but I like this reposition, though, from Blitz to get into Goose now, hiding here and gambling on this A hit.
Kaboom.
Very comfortable with Senzu on that second op towards B doors, watching middle. They know it's a hit coming towards A.
Do they?
Ooh, he's so focused.
No, they do. 9-10 doesn't seem that aware of it.
Oh, there's the swing from Goose. 9-10 gonna take the shot and missed. Whizzes between two players.
Now 8 seconds, though.
Now they hold him.
Another flick.
Yeah, that's a tight angle that you have to deal with. So 9-10's gonna be patient. Mizzino comes for backup. There's no long lurk, thankfully, because Mizzino's taking his eyes off that. He goes down. Donk falls next. Op is still there, but Magic shuts it down. And it's all on to Senzu and Techno. They find
it's back on. It's back on.
Yeah, late activation. They spot the head as well. Techno. Oh, can't handle the op. Oh, Senzu is close, but no Cigar. The bait out. And he's trying to. Oh, no, he's done again. Oh, no. It felt so close.
Dude, that would have been wild. That would have turned the game on its head.
I don't know how to cast whack-a-mole.
I love that extra little, when he was on the box, he did a fast like stand-up crouch thing, and just that movement baited out that up shot. He was able to get that kill. I don't know why Blitz swung. I felt like they should have had 9-10 take the first shot, back up, flash above, and then Blitz could swing with that, take that second contact. I feel like that was a misplay from Mongols.
So close to no scope glory again there, Senzu. Doesn't quite pan out.
Only 6 seconds left on the clock when they started that plant. 2 more seconds. That's all Blitz had to delay.
All right, well, up on Catwalk this time. If Chopper doesn't chuck out that Molotov, it could be dangerous. Smoke broken open takes the gaze of Shiro. One in the lower B as well. That'll be up to Donk and Zontix to handle this. Donk is going to lead the way. It's an op. Close up. Shotgun opping, and it works.
Donk goes
Last
down.
thing you'd expect. And a good mid-presence from the defense here. 9-10. They walk into his crosshair. The double op has done its job.
Still, the job is not finished. 5 on 3, but still a team like Spirit can work this one out. They have a minute on the clock. 3 players remaining. Make it 2. Oh, sending the AWP in first. I guess the other player was low. The round is done now. Just a case as to whether they can hold on to the AKs, maybe to recover the AWP.
They should be able to. I don't think if you're Mongols, I don't think you want to push whatsoever.
At this point in the round, no, not with that kill secured on Shiro as well. But this is the second time, I guess, arguably, that you could say Mongols tried to jam up middle there. We saw it once before, Blitz running up with an M4.
That's probably the round that Spirit thought was coming out of the timeout just a couple rounds ago, right? When they went out long fast. That was probably what they expected to be the timeout call.
Yeah, probably. But with the double ops, you're not expecting a second op to be leaning off Cat, holding that top middle angle for the reaction from Spirit once they see Senzu's in lower B doing the, I don't know, Zywoo peek.
Zywoo peek?
I don't know what the Zywoo peek would be on Dust 2.
I don't either. But it sounded really good when you said it.
Yeah, just stick to it. I've seen him, look, he did it at in the Kato Grand Finals.
Sure. Had a pretty good Grand Finals.
He had a great Grand Finals.
2-round lead as we near the end of the first half here on Dust 2.
Is someone going to peek?
Eventually.
Challenge. They will. They have to. Nice little boost here to give it another go. Smoke pops open.
Oh, okay.
What?
That was a flick too.
Disgusting. Chopper's dead. In-game leader down. And aggression continues in towards the upper B tunnels here. Just throws a grenade. Decides to peel off, maintain the advantage. Doesn't want to risk anything here.
Don't do it, Techno. You don't want to push that. Senzu's coming back over with an AWP inside the B bomb site, but he hasn't really picked a position to play just yet. Looking towards middle through the double doors, but if his teammate goes down, if Techno falls without any production, Senzu's going to be left out in the open.
Oh, you're kind of liking that.
Over. Doesn't really give him any more info. He knows one's there already from that smoke, but here comes the exec.
I think Techno's mops him up here. You're taking so much aggro, but now you're gonna check. Yep, Donk is ridiculous.
Yeah, he's not gonna miss a beat, is he? He's not gonna forget a single detail. Shiro even looking for the lurk. That's a huge win from Blitz, though. Now, do you want to go for this 3-on-3 at the B bomb site? Do you want to come over and just
give last round anyway? Next,
somewhat of a try. Yeah, they have money. They should have money to be okay in the next round. They might miss a few things, but yeah, might as well rock and roll. Here we go. Molotov out. Donk on the platform. Zontix and Magix inside the site. Door flash. Look in the wrong direction. And they double up on all the fights. 7-4.
The problem is, sure, it's last round, but you cannot afford the double orbs anymore. That's the only thing that's really found some success. Bear in mind, they won pistol, right? Yeah, so they're 2-0 up. They found 2 gun rounds since.
If they're flashing some through the door, I feel like the flash should go above the door, not in the middle of the site. That player big box, I don't think was blind enough from that flash, but really that defense comes down to, it's a 5-on-4 and Techno 4K. He's played the close left cubby. This time he was in the second cubby, the Humvee cubby. I feel like he needs to angle out. Yeah, I think he needs to angle out though. Once those smokes are down and layered and those flashes are going off, I think he needs to angle out. He can't just sit there tucked and give so much space.
Yeah, and also, I mean, you know, Senzu probably, I don't know if he knew at the time that he was going to be glanced at over that lurk smoke on top of the boxes. I think at this point it's, you know, it should be pretty well known that that's an angle that can be taken, but puts Techno in a weird place when he goes down.
Right, guys, last round. If it's not too much to ask, maybe we can take this one seriously. I know you two are having some fun today. Don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'd like to take this one seriously.
Okay, dead serious.
Okay.
All right, 7-4 in the favor of Team Spirit right now. It's an incredibly important matchup for these two teams.
Yeah, the 1-0 game.
Yeah. You don't want to drop down to that 1-1 group. There's a lot of tough teams there.
Final round of this first half. Second map. It's a beautiful thing. Josh, what have you spotted?
Techno, please move over to the other side. You're alone B. You've used your smoke to pre-block in case there was a rush.
Yeah, you can't cross
Thank you for moving back.
Okay, we got there.
He was on the other side of the tunnels.
Mid to B smoke.
A lot of pressure with these smokes every single round so far, it feels like, for the team side of Spirit, except for the round where they long rushed, I guess. But right now, finding out a way to block this, Mongols need to discover a way that they can block the mid to B, since Techno is alone towards that B site. Just with an MP9 in hand, nothing else to block.
It's good they've held on to their nades, though. Well, and they've got this boost up as well, but if there's a second mid to B smoke to reactivate that, they can break it open a number of times on the passage, and that's coming in right now.
It's actually a 2-0 game, just like to know.
2-0 game?
Yeah, so it's actually quite important.
Okay, so it is, yeah, okay.
It changes the dynamic.
It does, actually. We should take this one seriously. Shooting over the boxes, 9-10 traded off. Techno's gone down inside the B site. That's spam from Magix. Oh, he recovers nicely. He has the bomb as well, so he's made his way up, and Donk can op as well. Give us some style.
Take us home, Josh.
Senzu, he won this with an op in a 1v3 against G2, but here, 1v3 against Spirit is a completely different story. Donk with an op, unfortunately, does not happen. And now 1 versus 2. He has a flash left. 2 players to clear and a nice bait and switch setup.
Keep going.
Gush twice down to 20 HP. He knows where one player spotted on the platform. This other guy deep up, but he's going to fall down. It is Zontix to close out the half, and that is Spirit in the lead, 8-4.
Nice work.
Everybody know we gon' do it like this, do it like this, do it like this. Everybody know we gon' do it like this. Straight from the underground.
Spirit's home map is going swimmingly.
Oh, yes.
8-4, a 4-round lead, and looked real strong on the T side, but they're going to switch over to defense now. And the Mongols, well, wouldn't be eliminated, but that kind of hopes and dreams of moving on nice and easy 3-0, it's disappearing quickly.
I think that was always going to be in everyone's minds going into this series. Team Spirit are not messing around here at Pro League thus far. Currently 2-0. This one's the playoffs, and they're on easy street right now, Josh.
Someone that is messing around is Techno 4K, 1-7 right now. A lot of abuse on him on that B site all throughout that first half. Needing to really rebound here if they want to have any chance of recovery in this second map here.
3-man setup toward the double doors, short and lower. They're going to get some jewels momentarily. It's going to be sure to try and take the aggro for his teammate in towards lower B. A little bit of damage inflicted. He doesn't have to get the kill here. He's trying to take the aggro away from lower.
We've seen enough Spirit games. They have to know Donk is behind that box, right? They have to know. He's always there. He's always there. Oh, my Lord. Another fantastic strategy from Chopper. Yeah, those dualies ringing out very nicely. Double kill from Donk, and that's the bomb. That's the round. There's a minute remaining. Mazzinho and Blitz would have to do something mental.
Oh, that's a good start. That's a kill. Another dink. Good try.
Now, it was a 10-2 deficit at halftime yesterday that the Mongols were pulling themselves back from. They lose the pistol. It's 11-2 in the favor of G2.
And they've got
Mongols does what? They bring it all the way back to OT.
Same thing happened. They didn't get the bomb down, I think, on pistol, and they forced ball with Tech 9s in the second.
Run it back, boys.
I think that's what went down.
It's very possible. And I mean, they're starting at 4, so it should be twice as easy.
It's full eco, so it's double
full eco, because they have a couple more rounds than they did yesterday, so they're not in dire... Yeah.
Yes, good point. They do say that 9-3 is the most dangerous scoreline in the world, Jason.
So many people have been saying that recently. Indeed it is.
It was called the 9-3 curse in Val.
Really?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, well, there's something there then.
God, I didn't want to know that.
Yeah.
Yesterday, you guys kept bringing it up, Zonix Law and all this stuff. I'm like, damn, when do I tell them?
I just really didn't.
How do I break it to them easy?
I don't even need to know anything like that.
Well, now you know, and you're never going to unlearn that one.
Valorant's law. The most dangerous scoreline in the world is now 9-3.
The 9-3 curse.
Let's see if it comes in. AK's available after the full eco on the second, burn 3, and Team Spirit, they'll be getting aggressive here. Players like Donk are going to be helping themselves to prime real estate, such as lower B. There for a trade opportunity, not even required. Chopper will find the first. Quickly responded, though, by Blitz as they do push up towards short.
They haven't seen Donk yet in lower B. So they're not sure. Magic's on catwalk. Okay, yeah, overextended. No one peeking from lower, so he literally had nobody
this is that round.
Distract. Yeah, this should be a Mongols round. Molotov now down onto the ramp to cut off
really go for this.
The rotation. Yeah, I'm with you. Zontix is going to see if he can get anything cheeky through that smoke, and he can. Now we're into a 3-on-3.
Now
this is doable.
Yeah, you might consider it.
Also, they can get 5 rifles next round if they do go for it and lose. So Spirit definitely looking for opportunities. 2 kits available in play.
Should be done
Smoke and Donk, but yeah, with Chopper just sitting around holding the tunnels, he's afraid of a lurk there. So that has to be a save at this point.
Set up for the exits. Chopper can look for Senzu's fall back on catwalk towards middle. Donk can maybe take a couple pot shots as they try and cross towards long. Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, nasty ass shit there.
Oh my God. You just know Chopper called for that.
Yeah, nice call, Chopper. Let's go.
That's wild.
What's next?
You can't keep getting away with this.
The thing is, G2 had Monazi. Team Spirit has Donk. But I think by this point in the game yesterday, Monazi was like 26-8 or something.
Yeah,
it was ridiculous.
His off was going a little ham in that first half. It was a little unreasonable. We saw them eating dinner when we got back to the hotel, G2. I really wanted to just go sit to the table next to him, just hear what the team talk was going to be after that loss.
That's a rough dinner.
I know, it's not the dinner that you want to be a part of.
All right, I tried to throw the smoke yesterday and failed it. What is the lineup? Okay, right there. Got it. That's the sequence I'm trying to do, Jason, in our games. You know, I'll do that. We can molly short, get some mid control, think about lower B, which is an issue.
It seems to be an issue constantly.
We can't actually contain lower B.
If you encounter us in Dust 2 Premier, please do not push lower B.
Push lower CT. One person, you'll get 2 kills every It's something wrong with us. Like, every time we play. It's a real nightmare. So
1580R Techno 4K.
Oh, come on. He's trying his best, isn't he?
And he doesn't really have like a chopper kind of character to call to get him all those kills.
That's true, actually. He definitely needs to be set up a little bit more. The 9 rounds that Spirit chose to go B or mid to B wasn't enough for Techno to get more than that.
Okay, so Mongols have done all the fundamentals, haven't they? They've taken Xbox.
So far, yes.
Yeah, they've made some presence in middle double doors. They made some presence up catwalk. They're going to throw a mid to B split. So they're trying to take attention away from the B bomb site, which is where they're going to finish.
Now there's 28 seconds left in the round when this smoke dissipates towards B. That's going to be the timing that Mongols is going to hit. They need to have a door smoke come down. I don't know if this mid pressure is going to be enough here, but here comes the hit. This is the timing. And the entry, a big entry for Techno 4K. That's going to be opening up the B site here for the side of Mongols. That smoke needs to come down the door so that they can cross over.
He's got one.
Needs to get into the site.
He's got one more in him.
No, I didn't.
I can feel it. He's got one more. Oh, no.
There he goes.
Okay, he was going for it though. All right, time to save.
Impact.
Time to save. You've got money. Donk has 4K. Chopper can drop in M4. You have a full buy.
Gets 2 kills there, Josh.
Those were huge kills too. That
Tripled
first kill.
his total.
Look, that first kill coming out of the tunnels, getting the kill without losing any players, that was the big opening. The second one at window, it really didn't change the outcome of the round, I don't think. It was pretty much a 1 round off of his first entry kill. So that's the opening that Mongols needed. And maybe that's why, Techno was having such a bad first half. Maybe that's just really hard to defend against the B tunnel burst.
And the B splits.
And the B splits.
And Chopper.
I think that little bit of pressure from that one player out mid, I think that was Blitz, creating that pressure on the sidelines, took that second B player away. Was that Donk?
Donk, yeah.
Donk towards window. He's not looking at tunnels with Zontix. Zontix is alone in the open here, gets blasted. And now Donk, he's just so focused, laser focused on that middle player that he can't really respond and help Zontix out.
I think Zontix missed the timing on that swing.
Yeah.
I was a little confused at why he swung, but it makes more sense in the replay when you see the smoke is still up. He wanted to get them trapped behind it and get some freebies, and I think he was just a little bit late.
Just a little. Happened to one of us this morning.
But hey, let's not get caught off guard by this one, because the scoreline wasn't the same as the G2 game. Mongols was much closer, but they're starting to bring it back. If they win this, they're within striking distance. That's a rough start. Chopper
couldn't get much worse.
Great call on the catwalk push.
Okay, Techno, good luck with the AWP, my friend. We're going to need a lot of output from you. Okay.
Slow round. Objective changes now for the T side of Mongols. Now that they're in a 3 versus 5, you're not looking necessarily to end the round right away. You're looking for an opening to have a chance to salvage the round.
Such a sick setup. You're never going to check Chopper after taking out Magic's here. There's just no way in this world.
Another reason why he's a genius IGL. Let's see how this plays out.
It's confirmed 2 kills.
And Donk can come back pretty quickly. There's one for Magix. He needs to stay wide. Stay wide. He's got 2. Yeah, not even necessary. Donk's coming over just now, and the timing might be perfect for him to take a peek. Blitz.
He's committed himself now.
Yep, going to keep Magic's pinned down, but again, Chopper still lying in wait. A missed shot. There's the double swing. They almost could have lined up for him, but it probably wouldn't have mattered at the end of the day. 11-6. Spirit sustain. All 5 players survive. They got money. They got guns. They got a lead.
Not looking good.
Whoa. Are we going to see a force buy up from Mongols on 11-6? I feel like they should just go for a couple of hero AKs, maybe some Tech 9s behind it, and play for that potential OT.
No, they're shoving their chips all to the middle of the table.
Ooh, I don't know if I like this. Let's see how it goes.
Oh, it's a heart. That's cute.
Bold move, Cotton. Big nade.
Not timely nade.
One more step forwards would have been all the difference.
Easiest shot of Shiro's career.
And he nails it.
Yeah.
He nails it. Just walk around the corner, hoping to catch someone off guard, but if anything now, you're smoked off. You've got 4 players at short. He's going to go for it, I suppose. In we go. Spotting 2 players. Shiro has a shooting gallery. set up for him, but it's getting a little bit more complicated now.
Absolutely massive.
The SWAT drop from Mazinho. Absolutely perfect. Smoke cleared. Gets himself tucked into cover. And he finds another through the smoke. Mazinho, the big saving grace for the Mongols in this round.
That was so important, that drop off into spawn, getting the first kill, 9-10 with a huge kill as well into Shiro on the ramp there. That really opened things up. Basically, the two rifles together working in tandem. That was a man down as well.
Wow, Mazinho.
That exec was basically a smoke landing spawn, one flash just to get Shiro off that initial line. Mazinho jumps into spawn with that smoke, and that's it. That's all they needed to open up the round.
Yeah, let's see how this plays out.
The 3-on-5.
Yeah, here's the drop. Oh, nade in hand, knife in hand, jumping into cover. Ooh, Mazinho catches a beautiful timing for that.
Nade in hand, knife in hand, and full blind into the one tap on the swing.
Beautiful round from the Mongols.
I think it was 5-3 was the scoreline when Spirit took out their first timeout. Now they've used all of them, and there's still a handful of rounds remaining in this game so far, round 19.
And they're not playing this round with an AWP on Shiro, which is a nice luxury that they've had for the past few. So let's see if Mongols can take advantage of that. One more round, you break the economy of the opposition if you're the Mongols, and then this gap closes even more, and you're right there. This map would be right there for the taking. But you got to get this round win first. Mazinho gonna head out towards long. Looks like a fast long play. Smoke towards the corner. Smoke to take away the Molotov, and Mazinho's out. Only one player here. It's only Magix. This is a round Spirit tries to get aggressive in middle.
Oh, they'll probably succeed knowing Donk's form right now. 9-10 on high alert. Trying to clear the angles. Donk holds strong though, top and middle. Does anyone suspect he's at the palm tree?
So much faith in his teammates, holding his lower angle here.
Chopper sending himself in, drops the utility over.
There it is. That's the genius.
Just so many levels to it.
Your life's so important. Let me die.
Exactly. And give me, or I'll give you all my utility. You have all the resources.
Your rows go on the thing.
Chopper, timing is everything towards lower. They still haven't cleared it out. And Chopper can't win it.
Right?
But Zontix is going to come through the smoke and find that. Donk on catwalk can't snap over in time. Shiro does find it. But now all we've got is Magix at the A bomb site. He knows one's in pit, and now his position is discovered as well. He's got no nades to slow this down whatsoever. He's going to stand behind the Molotov and fight to his death, which mercifully comes quickly.
Well, that's going to be it.
That's it. That's going to be 11-8.
Comeback is on, Josh.
Comeback is on.
9-3, most dangerous scoreline in the world.
Hey.
Everyone's staying up.
I just don't know why Chopper hasn't been calling the last couple of rounds here.
He's taking his foot off the gas.
Every IGL needs to take a break for once in a while. You know, you got to trust the other guys to come up with some ideas. He's going to get back into it. The next buy round is going to be all Chopper.
It's going to be like 11-9. Has to be the Eco next.
Yeah. They actually... They only have one round losing bonus, Spirit.
Yeah.
So they're going to have a decision to make, and as Josh pointed out, there's no timeouts remaining. I'm with you though. I think next round needs to be a save, but they might just choose to force buy with the economy being the way it is.
I think what's scary about Mongols right now is that was 11-6. They chose to do that force buy, putting all their eggs in one basket. That was basically a do or die, a make or break, and they come out on top of that entire exchange. I think that's kind of given them a second life into this map, I guess, into the series. So right now, to pick up a string of rounds on top of that, that might be the tipping point.
Okay, they do go for the save. They've got a 3-round gap to play with, so no need to force the situation. If they can keep Zontic's AK alive in this round, he can drop a weapon over in the next as well.
Why doesn't Chopper just say Zontix and kill them all?
Would be a good strat.
He likes to save those plays in the playbook.
Okay.
For Donk.
Can't afford to lose this one, Mongols.
Interesting that they have 3B, including the saved AK, and they choose to block B on this timing fairly early into the round, kind of forcing Mongols to start working other parts of the map first.
They might in some way just be content to bring the AK-47 forward, you know? think that weapon in the next round is going to be more valuable than any potential heroics it might be able to get up to in this round. So Mongols meets no resistance, no counter nades on Catwalk, and surely they just march in.
You think they're going to buy next round anyways?
Yes. Spirit? Yes.
Spirit. They only get 2,400, right?
I think they're going.
If they save the AK, then they absolutely can. If they don't, it's...
Well, the thing is, Magix and Chopper both have barely any economy going into the next.
Oh my days. That's another gun.
Like an AK.
Yep. They actually
came on.
Save them. It would be nice to save both of those and just move forward.
They need both. They need 2 drops at least. They still won't have an
That's their only objective now with this round. Save the AKs and make sure they go into the next round.
Yeah, they're even
got other ideas. Though.
They're even waiting to get their players in middle so they can safely take that AK-47. Oh, are they going to go for it?
No.
They might just send the pistols forward to do some damage.
It would be...
No, actually, you could technically come in really, really late off Catwalk and get creative, get weird.
No kit. They have a smoke. Maybe apply the pressure.
Chopper's made the call.
Yeah. Puts his foot down, doesn't he?
They've actually done very well, though. Like we said, the money situation was pretty dire. But saving 2 AKs actually alleviates a lot of pressure financially. And they should be absolutely fine.
No more timeouts. Remember, for Spirit.
Zontics can drop 1.
It's all on Chopper.
Shiro can buy himself. There'll be a couple of concessions, but it should be okay.
Yeah, they'll be fine. They got some money built up behind them as well with those saved weapons. So a 2-round lead that's been dwindling throughout this half, slowly but surely. Round 21.
Most importantly, no op in play. Mongols, are they going to go fast middle knowing that this is not an option for the side of Team Spirit? The boost up to cover, the fast mid-play. Blitz can take a really fast timing here and catch someone by surprise, pants down. They do a mid-door smoke and he...
It's not how you like to be caught.
He slows down.
Looking for double digits. This game is well and truly on. The Kings of a comeback. The Mongols did it against G2. Can they do the unthinkable and reverse sweep Team Spirit as well?
It's a last smoke Shiro has to block. There's no Molotov either. He's just got an HE grenade after this. So joining up with Magix while this smoke is up, trusting it to hold the Catwalk hit at bay for the time being.
A hard lean on that B site, a blind stack for the side of Team Spirit. This retake possible on A site. They have the utility. They have that long control. Those are the 2 components you need to make it at least doable. But it's still going to be difficult.
I know it's a little bit boring to a degree, but I don't really mind this call from Spirit because I don't think they're going to be too convinced to go for this unless someone from Mongols like really tries to swing wide and clear pit, right? Unless they get like 2 kills here, I think they'll be content considering the money situation, considering where we are in the game, to just say we'll just rinse and repeat this round.
I think they might go for it because if nobody from Mongols is able to sit top site watching CT spawn, it's just a flash to let them get up, a molly. I've seen these retakes this event.
All right, well, there's
have worked.
3 kits in play on Magix, Donk, and Zontix. Oh, this smoke break could get things started. Chopper gonna turn around. Blitz was very, very cautious and worried. No flash to turn this. It's just gonna all be Donk, and of course he's gonna come up with the win. Zontix following it up goes down next, and the retake is shut down. So is Shiro. Yeah, and the bomb blast.
27 HP.
They gotta get away. Chopper's not gonna peek though, so he's not gonna be able to take advantage of that whatsoever. That's the 10th round. Double digits now for the Mongols. Yet another comeback on Dust 2.
I didn't like that retake, Josh, I'll be honest with you.
I didn't like it either. But I also don't like the fact that I feel like they should have gone for more damage with the AKs on the previous round, and I feel like they should have just saved this round.
Should have just saved. Like, you didn't need to win this at all. Now you put yourself in a situation where you might actually throw the map.
Look, realistically, I think they should have just waited it until Shiro had op money, and they should have gone for the previous rounds where they had the second AK down, that Magix got the kill with the dualies on top mid. I feel like that is a better round to go for. Full save that previous round. It's going to be the same scoreline anyways, because what is this? What is this buy? What is this right? What is this everything?
Y'all are overcooking it. Chopper's got him right where he wants him.
True, yeah.
This is the long con. He's setting him up just perfectly.
Looks like another overtime here on the A stream, quite frankly. I think Team Spirit got 1 more in them, but I don't think they have the clean finish available. But let's see. Maybe I'm going to be proven wrong. That was a nice chance there for Donk. Doesn't quite connect, and the first incision has been made.
I wonder how this half plays out if Spirit had a different... an extra timeout to use, or they didn't use one of them earlier and they had a chance to consult with their coach a couple of rounds ago to decide whether or not they're going to go for it or not. They had the lead. I don't know why they put themselves in a position where they're not giving themselves the best chance of actually winning. And that being, get Shiro his op. Mongols punishing the fact that Spirit is kind of messing up. They're slipping off the gas pedal. Same thing happened yesterday against G2.
Double push.
Here it is.
Oh, nade in hand. Not ideal. Techno with one. Oh, continues the spray. And there goes Shiro. Scouts don't do the work that they would have liked. A good tag from Zontix. He's at 1 HP though, and man, he does get a headshot. That's quite nice, but traded immediately. So 11-11. We're all tied up. Again, no chance to stop the clock for Team Spirit, but they've got plenty of money finally to buy into this, and they've got Shiro's op.
11-11.
Make a wish.
5 in a row, 7 of the last 8 in the favor of the Mongols.
Momentum is on the side of the Mongols as well. Techno 4K, he's had a few big impact rounds. Remember, it was like 1-7 at one point in this game. Going into the second half, he was 1-something. But now 6 kills. A lot of them entries.
They've actually got decent long control here. That's going to be damage. Oh, it's unfortunate. Senzu and Techno, the double orb setup. Double globs.
Weird how that works.
And that's going to be, presumably, series point.
Presumably 12.
Shiro's quite committed. He has got Chopper behind him.
I don't think they're going to use anything to clear this out. This is just going to be another dry peek. And he's already seen the leg, and he's got the face of Blitz. And now a Molotov drops on the bomb, so no recovery. Magic spots one out towards long. He'll be forced into a swing, which he'll win and survive. So it's all on 9-10. The flick down isn't there. They commit to the fight and ensure his death. It is 12-11, and Team Spirit prioritizes the double up. Timeout, second one used by the Mongols.
This is the 2-0 game. This will put Team Spirit in the playoffs if they can close out this particular round. Been a lot of overtimes today. Will we get another one? It's still quite likely. The T side of Dust 2 has looked much better, recovering a 9-3 deficit in that first half. They've clawed their way back into it. Some peculiar financial decisions made by Team Spirit, but they're still in the driving seat here.
You're right, exactly where Chopper wanted them. Fake sense of confidence and everything. Mongols right now, series point in favor of Team Spirit as they keep that double op setup going into this final round of regulation.
Well, alrighty, we've had a lot of overtimes today. Why not add a few more on top of it? Tyloo had 5 OTs in their series loss against Gamer Legion. Mongols trying to force the same thing.
Donk not known to be an AWPer, but I am here for it.
Got a kill in that previous round with the boost up on Catwalk. This one playing more standard op positions in middle, peering through those double doors. 3 players at the B bomb site. Spirit very much out of the gate, feeling like this is going to be an end game at the B bomb site.
Yeah, it's normally Magix that picks up the secondary orb.
Just gotta trust the process, okay, Henry?
What is the process here?
Listen to Chopper.
Let's listen to him. He'll guide you in the right direction. He's got you this far.
Blitz down to 49 HP after eating an HE. But that is middle control. That is cat control effectively taken. So many pieces of utility still left for the side of the T side, the Mongols. Whereas you look at the other side, it's just a couple smokes and a few flashes on Spirit.
They need a pop flash. Chopper's alone.
No molly to clear. Pop flash is good.
Oh, no!
No clear.
No way!
Do it.
Oh, it's so free.
Good, he says.
It would have been perfect, and now they line up.
Baby.
Oh, it's all come crumbling down at the final hurdle. Chopper and Magix combined to shut down Mongols. Oh, it's going to be 13-11. Unless.
Best round in Counter-Strike history is presented, and it's not. It is going to be Team Spirit, our first team through to the playoffs here at ESL Pro League. There's still plenty of opportunity.